Welcome back to Pop Flashback. I'm your host, Rick Smalls.
And I'm Tina Boucher.
Today, we're looking into how a simple typo in the 1930s led to the creation of the one and only Bugs Bunny.
It's really quite a story. It highlights how creative animation can be and how, well, sometimes the greatest things come from the most unexpected places.
Exactly. Like, you'd think an icon like Bugs was, meticulously planned from day one.
Right.
But it turns out his journey to stardom was a bit more, haphazard.
Absolutely. He went through like a surprising evolution to get there, starting as more of a goofy prototype than the, smooth-talking, carrot-chomping trickster we all know and love today.
Right. So paint a picture for us. What was this early Bugs like?
Okay.
Was he already sporting that signature carrot and Brooklyn accent?
Not even close. His debut back in 1938 was in Porky's Hare Hunt.
Okay.
And it's almost jarring to watch today. He's this little white rabbit, not even gray yet.
Wow.
And his laugh sounds more like Woody Woodpecker than anything we associate with bugs.
A white Bugs Bunny with a Woody Woodpecker laugh. That's crazy. I mean, that's a far cry from the character we know today.
Right.
So I guess they were still trying to figure things out back then, huh?
Definitely. Porky's Hare Hunt essentially recycled the plot from an earlier Daffy Duck short, Porky's Duck Hunt.
Oh.
Just swapping out the duck for a rabbit.
Interesting.
It seems like they were experimenting, trying to find a formula that worked. It highlights how even the most successful creations often come from a process of trial and error.
So we got this proto-Bugs bouncing around.
Yeah.
But how do we get from a white Woody-esque bunny to,
to the Bugs Bunny?
Yeah, the Bugs Bunny.
Well, there were a few more iterations along the way. He popped up again in shorts like Presto Changeo and Harem Scare, each time with these subtle shifts in his design and personality.
So the animators were playing around, refining the character, trying to find that spark.
Exactly. And that's where the infamous typo comes in. Animator Charlie Thorson was working on Hare, Scare, and he labeled a model sheet Bugs Bunny.
Okay.
Most likely meaning it was Bugs Bunny, as in a design belonging to someone named Bug.
Oh, so a simple possessive accidentally turned into a name.
Precisely. People started calling the character Bugs Bunny.
Wow.
And the name just took on a life of its own.
It's almost unbelievable that a mistake like that could lead to, the birth of such an iconic character.
Yeah.
But even then, it wasn't like he became a star overnight, right?
Right. It wasn't until Tex Avery's A Wild Hare in 1940 that Bugs, as we know him, truly arrived.
Okay.
That's the short with the iconic "What's up, Doc" line.
Yeah.
The carrot chomping and that, relaxed demeanor that defines him.
That's the Bugs we all know and love.
Yeah.
The one leaning against the tree, casually outsmarting Elmer Fudd.
Yep.
I think we've stumbled upon a pivotal moment in animation history here.
A Wild Hare was a huge hit. It even earned an Oscar nomination, which solidified Bugs' place in animation history.
So in just a couple of years, we go from this goofy white rabbit with a borrowed laugh to, the Bugs Bunny.
Right.
All thanks to some experimentation, a lucky typo, and the genius of Tex Avery.
It's a reminder that success is often a combination of talent, hard work, and a bit of luck sprinkled in for good measure.
It makes you wonder, though, if things had gone differently. If that typo hadn't happened or if Avery hadn't come along, would Bugs have still become the icon he is today?
That's a good question. That's a really interesting question. One thing that strikes me about Bugs' story is how he became a symbol of American culture.
Oh, yeah.
During a very specific time in history.
He emerged right during World War II.
Exactly.
A period of immense change and global conflict.
Yeah, people were looking for escape, for heroes.
And Bugs, with his quick wit and ability to outsmart any adversary, totally fit the bill.
He represented resilience. Yeah. That American ability to laugh in the face of adversity.
Which a lot of people were clinging to.
Exactly.
Awesome.
He wasn't just a cartoon rabbit.
Right.
He was a symbol of hope.
A reminder that even when things are tough, you could still find a way to outsmart the bad guys.
Yeah.
And come out on top.
Precisely. And it wasn't just his personality that resonated with people.
What else?
His design played a role, too.
Okay.
That casual slouch, that mischievous grin, the cocky swagger.
Yeah.
He just embodied a certain American coolness.
Like the ultimate rebel.
Yes.
Always bucking authority, bending the rules. but always with a wink and a smile.
Exactly.
It really makes you wonder what other Bugs Bunnies are out there just waiting to be discovered.
Maybe characters born from mistakes, from random doodles, from those unexpected moments of brilliance.
That's something for our listeners to think about. What seemingly insignificant events or chance encounters might have shaped your favorite works of art, music, or literature? Let us know in the comments.
That's all for this episode of Pop Flashback. Thanks for joining us as we explored the surprising and hilarious origins of Bugs Bunny.
Don't forget to like and subscribe so you don't miss our next episode.
We'll catch you next time.